Good putt.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to MX Disc Golf. I'm Raul Barcelo,
I'm Chandler Kramer.
and today we're going to be watching the Hideaway Open, Round 1. This is a Pro-Am B-Tier in Terrell, Texas. And we're going to be watching on this feature card, John Willis, Cameron Shirley, Fredy Meza, and yourself, Chandler Kramer.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. This is currently to date the hardest course I've ever played. It is a really wooded course, and yeah, let's see how everybody does.
Yeah, so as an interesting point, a few weeks before they had a flex start here, and the highest or the best round for MPO was plus 10. Like a plus 10 won a one round flex start here a few weeks before this. So I was really interested to see what the, better local pros were going to be able to do here.
John with the backhand up the middle.
Yeah, this hole 1 is 467 feet, par 3. It's guarded by these trees around the green.
So Cam tried to go over the trees with a big power hyzer. Freddie's going to go a little bit of a flex line. This looks really good. Oh, and a great skip.
Yeah, getting under those trees perfectly.
That's going to put him circle 1. That was a great shot. I'm going to go with a forehand that should flip up a little bit. There's a massive tailwind today on this hole.
What are you throwing here?
I'm throwing a boss, and that one out of my hand, it did turn a little bit, and then it gets a lot of ground play. And originally off the tee, I thought it was OB. I was kind of like looking under to see like if anyone could tell me if it was safe, but no one really could say anything. Cam just having to pitch out over there.
Yeah, yours was really close to the fence line there, but luckily it was inbounds, as we're about to see here in a second.
John with a good pitch up. I had a straddle. I really wasn't trying to run this, and then it just hits the band, so I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Good run.
Yeah, good run. Freddie with, oh man, that's just a nasty chain out.
I think he thought that he had it. He saw that. He was surprised how it splashed out there, but
I'm pretty sure it was as close to middle. It may have been a little left, but it was a really good putt. Cam to save par.
just a little bit low.
It's happened to my par.
Yeah, par, and then Cam's gonna get his bogey here, and everybody else will tap in their pars too. Yeah, this hole 1, there was no statistics to look at because there was no live scoring.
Hole 1 was a bit of a bonus birdie, in all honesty.
Yeah, but I assumed that this was one of the harder birdies to get. Yeah, for sure.
Every hole out here, the birdies feel great. So taking par is also just as good.
Yeah, for sure. Not taking double bogey feels good.
Yeah.
Here, this is hole 2, is a par 4, 627 feet. There's like a landing area there in the middle that's really the only place where you can go off the tee where you could attack the basket.
John finished a little bit too far to the right. He might have a tough shot. Freddie's gets through kind of gets through. He might have a tough shot.
Yeah,
I'm throwing the same boss again that I threw on 1, hoping to let it turn a little bit because there's that cedar in the middle that I'm trying to finish left, and I threw it a little low. Gets a little good ground play, but that's kind of tough from there. And Cam is just going over everything.
What a crush. Oh, my God.
Lands in a pretty okay spot, honestly.
Yeah. That was a lot of power. I couldn't tell if this was
I think it was a grenade.
A grenade, right? Okay,
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Honestly, wasn't that bad of a shot. Puts him in the middle of the fairway.
Yeah, we're both, John and Freddie landed there between those trees. It's kind of a hard spot to play from.
Freddie's got a really awkward lie.
After going back and forth, couldn't decide, so he just pitches up to the middle of the fairway.
And that was a good decision. I'm trying to go over everything. And out of my hand, I really liked it. I thought it was perfect. And then it's short. But no, it still gives me a look at birdie. But it's probably like 35, 40 short.
Yeah, you were trying to park it.
Oh, yeah. Freddie getting a lot of good ground play, sliding up. He'll have a look for par, I believe.
Yes.
Cam with a great forehand.
That's good play.
Yeah, that's really good.
John. This is John's third shot.
Yep.
It's going to be
Hit
a little
some trees,
short.
but puts him on the edge. So again, I have a tailwind, and I'm trying to figure out, do I want to run this? Do I want to jump it? And then I tried to give it a bid, and yeah, it just kind of missed.
Just a little bit scared of running it fully, huh?
Yeah.
I understand. Here's John. Very similar putt as to what you just had. Very similar result, too.
A lot of the greens are pretty quick, so I was afraid if I like really threw it past, I was going to have a really hard comeback putt. It's for Fredy's par, I believe. And he has a great putt.
What a nice putt to save par.
John with the, that's honestly just unfortunate.
Splash out.
Cam
to
for
the
birdie.
right. Oh, man. That's 2 putts in a row that are low.
I thought he had it.
For sure.
I tapped in my par. Was honestly happy to walk away with a par. Wished I would have got the birdie, but well.
This is a tough hole.
Yeah, I was going to say par on this one was honestly really good. This hole I probably played way over par, in all honesty.
I think we're going to be saying this is a tough hole a lot. This
Yeah.
is hole 3, par 3, 311 feet.
Fredy's going to go with a forehand. He hits the tree in the middle, and so I get up there thinking I don't want to hit the tree, and I smack the same tree, but it puts me a little bit too far to the right. It's going to be a tough shot for me from there. Cam throws a great shot.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Yeah, that was that's parked. That's such a good shot.
It sets up perfectly for his left hand, though.
John's going to go backhand turnover.
He seems a little bit off right now. Just yank it a little bit to the right, hitting early trees. That was a good upshot.
Oh, slow down. That's a good shot, though. He's got to look for the save par.
That hit that tree that was right in front of the camera and bounced off to the right. That's why it went so far. Fredy misfiring.
I'm kind of just trying to get up there and have a look, and I don't really know what happened there. I tried to go a little more inside, and it kind of got short and landed in the ditch.
Yeah, it's inside that little ditch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Fredy's
other
upshot.
than Cam's perfect drive, nobody's really that close to the basket yet. With
There's a little limb that I had to contest with, and once I got it past, I was like, oh, that might go in. And then when it did, I was really happy. I wasn't really expecting to make that, in all honesty. But no, I'm really glad I got that putt.
That was a great save for par.
Thank you.
So this is going to be...
John for birdie.
for par, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope, he's going to miss. That's going to have a comebacker for bogey.
Thank Fredy for bogey.
Yep.
Makes that. It's a good putt, Fredy.
Okay, so this is going to be John's fourth. And he makes good.
That's a good putt.
And a tap-in birdie for Cam. So now we go on to hole 4, par 3, 296 feet. This is one of the shorter holes, but it's not easy. It's a little bit uphill. Makes it difficult.
The cameras really don't do justice as to how tight some of these lines are. Going up the middle is probably the best play, but it's so hard to get up there. I threw a TL3 on this one just trying to hit the line. Yeah, and I'm not really sure where it went, and then come find out it didn't hit any trees. So it's just kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Fredy throws a perfect shot. This was beautiful.
I'm not sure what this is at, but that was
a
perfect
katana.
disc for his. Oh, really?
He threw a katana,
Okay.
and it was out of his hand. It was perfect.
Yeah. Looked great.
John's going for the backhand turnover as well.
Again, a little bit yanked to the right.
Pulls it just a little bit.
Oh, he catches a limb there, and so he's going to roll back. And now he's just going to have to pitch up, take his medicine. Now he's throwing 4 right now.
The course is not being nice to John right now.
Yeah. So now this is Cam's second throw. Little lefty forehand pitch up.
It's it checks up. This will be my birdie attempt.
Wow,
hits
that
the
was
cage.
very close.
And, okay, cool. It sits. I'm tapping my par.
Yeah, you were calling there for it to sit down.
So
and
we
it sure
finally
did.
get to Freddie's drive, and he just gets to tap it in and move
Yep.
on to hole 5.
That's 2 holes in a row where we see tap-ins, which is pretty impressive for this course.
If you hit your line, you're rewarded, but
Yeah.
if you don't, you're definitely punished.
Now, hole 5, par 3, 262 feet. This is going to be a dog leg to the left. All of these right-hand backhands are going to throw hyzers.
Cam, the lefty, gets the forehand.
Exactly.
That's a pretty good shot from Cam. So everyone gets up here and throws backhand. So I say, let's throw a forehand roller.
Let's see.
It really bounces, and somehow kind of gets towards the edge. So it's not in a really bad spot, but I can't really have a look for birdie from there.
Yeah, I mean, that was an interesting play with the forehand roller, but it definitely works. I saw where that could have went well. So, and there,
Yeah.
John with a great drive. That
That's
was pretty good.
So I'm just gonna pitch up here, and
Yeah.
it just sits down.
Great shot.
There's honestly there's a really huge drop off behind that you can't see. So running this putt is pretty dangerous. And yeah, Freddie I thought was gonna lay it up, but then he kind of ran it, and now he's probably 25, 30 feet.
Yep. That
I
was like an in-between layup and run, and
Yeah.
he gets punished for it.
I think Cam's running this.
Oof.
Sit down. Okay. Honestly, a good bid by Cam. Just a
Yeah.
little low.
Both Cam and John are inside the circle, if I'm not mistaken. So,
I think John's on a circle's edge.
yeah. Oh, man, that was close.
Same as Cam, just a little bit low.
They get lucky not to roll anywhere bad, though, so they'll be saving their threes from there. Oof.
Yeah.
Just a little bit right for Freddie. He's going to have another bogey.
John, Cam, and me will tap in pars, and Freddie, unfortunately, will tap in a bogey. Going into hole 6.
Yeah, this next hole is very, very pretty. Par 4, 17 feet. The first starts out very wooded through the tunnel, and then once you make it out, you have like twice as much distance to get to the basket.
Cam throws a great shot and gets out to the opening.
What are you throwing here?
I think I'm going to... yeah, I was throwing a boss on this one. I yanked it just a little bit too much, and it kicks to the right. In practice, I got this one every time, so when I hit that tree, it really hurt. I was real disappointed in myself. John gets a kick out to the left of the fairway. He'll have something from there, I think. And Freddie's going to go with a backhand turnover, I think with a katana.
Looks pretty good.
Catches a tree, and he kicks him left with John.
Yeah.
I have a weird line. I'm just trying to get out to the open.
Yeah, like you were saying, if you always make it out in practice and you don't actually practice these like scramble shots from the middle of the woods.
Yeah, that puts me in position to save a par. John gets out, I think.
Yeah, he's right on the edge there. And this shot from Freddie, I thought he was just laying it up to the middle of the fairway, and he just somehow punches through the leaves.
Freddie
goes
threw a
over-
great shot. Oh, yeah.
Over the camera and into the middle of the fairway. It's a perfect shot.
Okay, John didn't get out entirely, but he still got something he can do here.
Yeah, he had enough room to go big hyzer,
Yes,
so that's good.
that's a great shot. Get out. So he's got to look for par.
Yeah, it's a long look. Avoids the OB there on the left side of the fence. That's good. So
Here I am trying to get up and down for par. Out of my hand, I kind of liked it, and then I really liked it when I saw it land.
nice.
Cam with the best drive out of everybody. We finally get up to him. And so he's just going to attack it. Massive skip.
I know. It looked so good out of his hand, and just that skip was a little unfortunate.
I don't think any of us were expecting him to get that big of a skip.
Yeah.
Freddie with a great up and down.
Yeah, I think that was his zone.
There's John for par.
Just off to the right.
We got Cam for birdie. I'm not really sure on that one.
Yeah, I mean, I assumed that he was actually trying to run it, but it was just a misfire out of his hand.
Yeah. So here I am for par. And
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I just remember thinking, wow, I made the one in the ditch on hole 3, but I can't make a 10-footer in the open. So I'll have to, unfortunately, tap out for a bogey on this one.
John gets a bogey also. And Cam's going to tap in his par. Fredy will get a par also. And then we'll move on to hole 7. Yeah, these out in the open after coming straight out of the woods into the open can be kind of tricky sometimes.
I remember there being a little bit of wind, but yeah, looking back, it wasn't too bad.
Hole 7, it's 454 feet. It's par 4. It basically is almost like shaped like a U-turn to the right.
So Freddie's going to go this really high backhand turnover, gets a kick, and I think that puts him in an okay spot. He might be a little bit too far to the right, but the fairway is very narrow on this hole. I'm throwing a Bowie, and I'm honestly trying to push it long, and it gets through everything. I'm surprised I didn't hit a tree.
That's not bad. It made some nice gaps there through the trees.
I think John's going with a backhand turnover as well.
Both backhand turnover and forehand work on this hole. As long as you get to a good position up here on the top of the hill so you can have a tunnel down to the basket, I think it works.
John landed in a pretty good spot. That's probably what I would consider the ideal fairway.
Here, I don't know if you saw that on the right side of the camera there, but Fredy had a pretty bad upshot. He's
think
gonna
he hit
have
a tree, didn't he?
nothing. Yeah, he hit a tree and it bounced.
I think it slips out of his hand just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean you can see that the gaps there are very small, so you gotta get.
Cam's forehand turnover, and yeah, it checks up. There is OB long of the basket, so you don't want to push it too far. I'm going forehand with a Mad Cat. It finds its way through some stuff. Probably going to have an obstructed putt.
Fredy going over the trees with that forehand. He's going to have a look to save his par.
John kicks another tree, but at least he kicks to the fairway. And so he's getting up and down.
Yep,
That's for Freddie's par.
that's correct. Oof, that
Just a
was
little
high.
high.
You got lucky there. That tree kept him close to the basket.
So I'm left with a straddle, little lined up putt, and I was so thankful that caught. I didn't think it was going to catch.
That was a great birdie there.
Thank you.
John stopped the damage. It's a bogey. Bogey for Fredy as well. That's another. That's a birdie for Cameron also. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now hole 8, 360 feet. This is a.
This is a hard birdie. This is a really hard birdie.
Yeah, I thought that 360 was maybe not really saying how tough it plays, man. Like it seems when I looked at it, I was thinking, oh, it's got to play like 450 or
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm going with a boss. I'm trying to push this as straight as I can and miss the trees, and it misses them and puts me, I think, about circle 2 somewhere for a look for a birdie. I was honestly really happy with that. I think that was probably the best I could have thrown it.
Yeah.
Fredy hits a dead branch on the ground. Yeah, a little shrug
It's not
right
too
there.
bad.
But yeah, he lands in the middle of the fairway.
John again pulling it. All of his throws seem to have that constant pulling to the right today. Here the tee cam missed his little pitch up there to the fairway, so that's why we're seeing it from the catch cam position. Here we go. This is gonna be his
Throwing 3.
third shot. That's correct. Yeah.
And that was, yeah, that'll give him a look to save par. Or not par, save bogey.
Bogey. Yeah.
Fredy with some nice ground play. And
Yeah.
just, yeah, he'll tap in a par.
Fredy, that forehand with the zones got it dialed in.
Cam pitches up for par. I wanted to give this a run, so I tried to. Just a little low.
I bet you there's not a lot of birdies for this hole.
No, I think me and Cam had a little side bet going on how many birdies we thought this hole would see, and I think we had 2 for the entire tournament.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Well, so there we see John tapping in for his bogey. Fredy and you and Cam are all gonna get your pars.
Yeah, we're going to clean up our pars as we move to 9, which is the hardest hole on the course without question. This hole is insane. It's a par 4, and once you get to the corner, there's so many trees that getting to the basket is just, it seems almost impossible.
Yeah. This hole is very, very, very tough. We're gonna see some scrambling for sure. I mean, pretty much it would be impossible to play this hole without scrambling.
Yeah,
So,
it really, yeah. So I'm throwing an ape. It's pretty beat up. I'm trying to push this as long as I possibly can. And I got a nice little roll. So that puts me in a really weird spot because I can either go up the middle and try not to hit any trees, or I can try and go around and play for par.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you saw at the end there, but you actually got a kick off a tree that put you back in the middle of the fairway.
Yes. So Freddie's going with a, I think it's a katana again, maybe, because he throws a lot of katanas. It hits a tree and kicks
Late
left,
kick, yeah,
but he
he's-
does pass the Mando, so he's free to do whatever.
Yeah. He is in jail, though. There's basically nothing on that side.
Yeah.
Ooh, John gets a kick to the right of the fairway there.
Luckily doesn't reach the OB, though.
Yeah. Stays in bounds. He's going to have, like I said, some scrambling to do from there.
So John's going to go for the inside route of the fairway, I believe.
Goes to a forehand from his knee. It's not going to get all the way there. He's still going to have some work to do, but
That'll be in a good spot, though, to get up and down for par. Par is fantastic on this hole.
for sure. Now, this is what Freddie's
What
looking
is
at.
so? What
right
is
now.
Freddie doing? Because he doesn't look like he's aiming for the fairway.
He is not looking at pitching back up, that's for sure. And he just laces one through
Freddie,
the
you
trees.
did not.
There's no fairway there.
You did not. Oh my gosh. What?
Yeah, he's gonna be looking at his birdie from there. That was incredible.
Oh no way. Cam is going out to. I am trying to go through the middle. I had about a 3-foot gap that I had to throw through, and once I hit it, I kind of freaked out because it got all the way down there.
Yeah, that was great. You're
So-
really close to the basket there. You're probably within.
I think
10,
I got about a
15
10 to
feet.
15 foot,
Yeah.
yeah, for birdie.
That's awesome.
Cam with a good up and down. So right now it looks like everybody's in position to either take par or birdie, which on this hole is insane.
Yeah, well, this isn't
John's
a feature
yeah.
card for nothing, right?
Yeah.
These guys are showing us why they are.
John's for par. That's a great
Oh,
putt.
that was a good.
That's a great putt. Freddie for birdie out of Freddie. Yeah, I don't know how he pulled a birdie out, but that's one of the most ridiculous upshots I've ever seen. That's such a good shot. Good shot, Freddie.
Yeah, he knows it.
Man,
He knows
that's oh yeah, he knows. Cam for his par.
That's a good putt.
And I'm gonna tap in a birdie here.
All right. So that
Oh,
concludes the front 9 for the first round of the Hideaway Open. We see your scorecard -1 after 9 holes. We're gonna see Cameron's
Also
also.
one down. Yep.
That's pretty good. see, we have Fredy here at +1, 3 bogeys, 2 birdies. And our boy John struggling today a little bit with his release, but we know what he's capable of.
Let's see if he picks it up in the back 9.
For sure. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the back 9. Don't forget to like and subscribe MX Disc Golf. And
That's really all I got too.
Awesome.
I'll see you all in the back 9.